"How long has it been since you've seen this version of Jonathan Kuminga?" Throughout the game, he was smiling. Afterward, when asked where that joy was coming from, he credited the chemistry and trust within the locker room.
Great so far. Just from the beginning, since I got here till now, everybody been, so welcoming. Like I said, the vibe been great from top guy to the last man. So, yeah.
In his very first game with the Hawks, it felt like something had been unlocked. Coming off the bench for 24 minutes, he went 9 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 from deep, pouring in 27 points with 7 rebounds, 4 assists and 2 steals. It got even wilder in the third quarter, 5-4-5 shooting, 18 points in the period alone. It turned into a personal showcase, and Atlanta rode it to a win. The debut not only marked Kuminga's season high in scoring, it also set a franchise record for most points in a bench debut in Hawks history. After the final buzzer, Kuminga said in the tunnel,
"I don't know what to tell you. I'm just excited, to get out there, get this dub, as many wins that we can collect out there, that's all that matters. It don't matter who go crazy, who don't go, just as long as we all play for each other and get that dub, that's all that matters."
With Jalen Johnson leaving the game due to injury, Kuminga could find himself stepping into the starting lineup sooner rather than later. He's 23 years old, already in his 5th NBA season, and somehow still younger than Johnson. What's unfortunate is that during his years in Golden State, his talent never fully translated into consistent opportunity. Instead, much of his time was spent navigating tension with the team, with Steve Kerr. There were brief stretches of mutual trust and rhythm, but more often there was skepticism, philosophical differences, and a widening gap. With Kuminga's physical tools and immediate impact ability, he shouldn't have struggled just to secure steady minutes. Yet by the end of his Warriors tenure, he had clearly lost the coaching staff's trust. A fresh start became the only option. The breakup, for all its attempts at professionalism, never felt entirely clean. Almost immediately after the trade was finalized, a Warriors beat reporter leaked details about alleged frustrations over Kuminga's entourage taking excessive food from the Warriors. For the most valuable franchise in the league, the optics felt small. Kuminga responded calmly under the post, even joking, "What else?" Stephen Curry chimed in, "I'm sorry bro, this is ridiculous, go be great." The league is full of high draft picks who never pan out. But situations like this, where early promise turns into visible friction and a messy split, are rare and uncomfortable. In truth, a clean separation probably should have happened last offseason. Instead, both sides dragged it out until the relationship hit rock bottom. At its core, it was a clash of vision, front office philosophy, coaching priorities, role definitions. And the one caught in the middle, the one who paid the price and stalled development, was Kuminga. Now free from the weight of Golden State's expectations and scrutiny, he looked unleashed in his Atlanta debut. No baggage. No hesitation. Just basketball. From tension and second-guessing in the Bay to freedom and laughter in Atlanta, Kuminga needed only one game to look like himself again. Those 27 points weren't just a stat line. They felt like the release of something overdue. The days of doubt, the internal friction, the awkward farewell, all of it seemed to fuel the smile on his face. May this 23-year-old finally play unburdened, sprinting freely on a new stage, turning every ounce of overlooked potential into something undeniable.